Now I will show you a strategy with which you will always know the direction of the price movement. This strategy consists of just one indicator and will be very simple even for beginners with no experience in trading. Let's get started. So let's start today. My strategy consists only of the moving average indicator. Now I want to open my first position, and let's talk about the settings of this strategy because this is also very important. The first thing we need to set up for this strategy is the correct candle interval. You can find it in this tab. For signal search, I use the S15 candle interval. When using this interval, I will open all positions for 1 minute. Remember this because these settings are very important, and if you use different settings, the strategy may not work. The next step is setting up the moving averages, and I will leave this setting on my Telegram channel where I will write in detail again which candle interval and time frame to choose for this strategy and how to set up the indicators properly. For example, if you want to trade and open positions for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes, you will need to correctly choose the candle interval on the chart to get the signal for this strategy, and you can message me directly so I can help you with that. The link to my profile will also be below this video. And my first signal gives me a great profit. We can see how this trade closed with a large margin from the entry point. The most important thing is to correctly set the periods on the moving averages. I will write more about this in my Telegram channel so the video doesn't get too long. Let's continue and find more signals with this strategy. Well, in just a second, the moving averages will cross. I think I'll open my second position here based on my experience. This strategy works great on the OTC market as well, so you can use it not only on Forex pairs, which I'm trading right now. And as we can see, the moving averages cross and the price starts moving up. If you're a beginner, it's better not to take risks, as here I open the position based on my experience with this strategy. But overall, if we look at the bigger picture, after such a strong downward movement in this part of the chart, we've already seen a clear reversal, which was confirmed by the crossing of the moving averages and the strategy I'm using right now. Unfortunately, I didn't notice right away that the payout here is very small, just 28%, and I opened the position. But at least you saw an example of how this strategy works. Let's move on. To show how this strategy works on the OTC market, I have already added OTC currency pairs to my pocket option trading terminal, and I'm waiting for the entry point on this currency pair. As we can see, in a few seconds, the crossing might happen, and I will open my third trade with this strategy. The OTC market is great because the payouts here are usually as high as 92%, and there's no need to be afraid of it. For example, right now it's already evening, and I'm making this video for you. On the Forex market, the volatility is quite low, which doesn't allow me to work properly and look for signals with this strategy. As you can see earlier here, a buy position could have been opened as well, and the price went up quite quickly. I expect that in my case, the price will also pull back to this level for a support test in this range, where a buy position could have been opened earlier, and it will bring me a profitable trade. This signal brings me a profit of $920. Let me look for another position on the OTC currency pairs. If I manage to close it in profit, I'll call it a day since it's time to rest. As you can see, there are quite a few signals that can be found with this strategy, and this is one of them. I'm opening a position for an upward movement right now. We can see that earlier there was also a moving average crossover, and at that point, a sell position could have been opened. That wouldn't have been a mistake, since each candle right now represents 30 seconds, and I would have definitely made a profit here as well. So I'm expecting results from this position. By the way, I see a strong sideways movement on the chart, and right now we can observe the breakout of this range upwards. This signal brings me another $920. As you can see, the strategy works, and you can use it both on the regular Forex market and with OTC currency pairs. I will leave the settings for the moving averages in my Telegram channel, and the link will be in the description below this video. Also, don't forget to leave your comments and share your results. Thank you all for watching, and see you soon, guys.